Hi everyone, welcome back. June 29th, Friday, last day of the trading week, and you're looking at the euro versus the Canadian dollar because I just recently re-established my bearish position here, and I want to go through the technical details, quite interesting stuff. And I gotta tell you, this is a bit of a long shot. Normally I would not go in yet. I have a trigger which hadn't been triggered yet. So I'm kind of jumping ahead of myself a little bit, and I'm going to show you why I'm doing this. So let's take a look at the bigger picture, which is quite impressive in itself. There's a big, really big, wide setup, very well established. We have 4 legs already, where the 4th leg was really nicely here, moving all the way, touching the last level of resistance, the top level here, 59.22, and then of course began the turnaround, which we believe is basically just the 5th leg here in the making. Now, what was very important last month was the close we had below that level, 51.97. That was a very strong support, right? The mid-high level, that's a big obstacle. And price just closed below and signaled that it's going to continue on the downside. But we did have, an upside correction. All this month was all about an upside correction. But I noticed something quite interesting. I mean, first, obviously, we had that close, right, below that level, strongly suggesting that price will continue on the downside. Then I noticed that price on the upside went up exactly and touched base with the 50% correction, Fibonacci correction, 50% of this whole downside move. Let me take you closer a little bit so you can see now the weekly chart. So I'm talking about this upside move with relation to the previous downside move. So we hit exactly the 50%. So when we combine these two elements together, I think we have a good probability of just price, resuming the original downside move that had started about a month ago. Now, 2 months ago, actually. Now, let me show you again the daily chart right now. Obviously, price is closing in on that level, right? 51.97. Now, we have 2 days left to the end of the month. In 2 days' time, we'll have a monthly close. Now, preferably, we would like to see price closing that gap, going all the way back in 2 days' time, and basically closing the monthly bar just below that level, 51.97 again, and leaving that, that really nice spike there. That would be huge, right? That would be a significant indication that we are on the right track. If it fails to do so, it doesn't mean necessarily that it's not going to continue on the downside, but it's not going to be too strong in terms of the technical situation. So we may actually pull out, right? Hopefully take a little bit of a profit and just pull out. That in case, let me just repeat myself. That in case price does not close the monthly bar below 51.87, we will consider to pull out because that would be a bit risky at that point. All right. Now it looks pretty good so far. Stop loss level, the initial placement is 56.10. Until we start to engage with that 51.97 key level here, that stop loss level will probably be in its place right now as it is intact. All right. So bearish conviction here on the euro versus the Canadian. We'll follow up and keep you posted. See you in the next video.